Hey guys, Colin Gillespie here. I'm going to talk about a couple of things I picked up. Some video game and a couple of comics. Some of these comics I probably did show off, but I wanted to show off again. I picked up a new comic, and I'll tell you what that is. But I'm very excited. So first video game I picked up a while back is of course Deadpool. Um, I'm a huge Deadpool fan. I love the game. I love the comics of Deadpool. I don't own any Deadpool comics, but I really want to get some. Um, and all. Noah North does the voice of Deadpool. He does the voice from Superboy, Young Justice. He does Nathan Drake and all. It is a funny game. I highly recommend it if you love Deadpool. He does the voice of him in the movie Wolverine versus the Hulk. It's a great movie, very funny. So go check it out on PlayStation 3 or Xbox 360 or even Steam on PC. So that is Deadpool. Moving on to comics is Arkham Asylum. I'm a huge Batman fan. I love Batman, and I saw this and on Amazon, it was selling for sale, you know, and I never owned like any comics of Batman. Like I owned one issue, but that was like a long time ago, with Batman and Batmite, you know. Um, so I wanted to get something cool, and so this is a page of it. It's really cool. I love the art. It feels like it's alive and all. Um, it's basically the story of Batman journeying through Arkham Asylum, and basically you get to find out how Arkham Asylum was created and why was it created and all. I got the hardcover of this, and you get this version and all. So that is, of course, Batman Arkham Asylum comic. Moving on to the next one. This is Fables. Now, what I like about Fables is I'm a huge fan of Fable stories, of Beauty and the Beast, Sleeping Beauty, Alice in Wonderland, Red Riding Hood, and they basically took all those stories and put it together and make this amazing story, and where they interact each other, and and my name's in the book, like one of the characters is named like my name, Colin, and I become a pig. um, like if you've seen the TV show Once Upon a Time, great show, highly recommend it. It has 2 seasons right now. One season is on Netflix. I think the second season is on Netflix. I could be wrong. Um, I don't remember, but I seen all every episode. Great show. Highly recommend it. And that is of course Fables. But Fables is basically taking stories, putting them together, and they have to figure out why they're here, what they're doing, you know. And there's murder, sex, violence, blood, gore, all that stuff. That's Fables. Moving on to the next one. If you like Kick-Ass, you're gonna like this comic. Stranger Talent of Luther Strudge. This is paperback. Um, this is basically Luther is a regular nerd comic fan. He loves comics, and he has a crush on this girl, and um, there's a bully, and he wants to basically be cool, like he reads this comic book he gets in the mail, and basically it tells him to do all these exercises, and if you do this, you can be really cool, you get the girls to like you, and I like this comic a lot, and all. It's just bloody, 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 you know, and it is so much blood. I mean, if you look at Kick-Ass, the comic, it's a bloody comic, but this has to be more bloody, and that's of course my opinion. And I can show you a little picture of it. Let's see. No. There you go. If you're a fan of Kick-Ass, the comic or the movie, highly recommend getting this. And I know that they're working on the second comic of this. The ending is the best part. And I really thought the ending was amazing. Like, I usually don't try to say endings like that's the best, but it's a good ending. I like it a lot. Because you always want to know what's going to happen the next time. What's going to happen next. And also, I'm very excited to get the next one on paperback and all. And finally, my last two comics. I heard about this comic, but I never actually saw it and all. But I heard it got good reviews. It looked pretty cool. And that's of course Saga. Saga is one of the big hits everyone's talking about. And IGN give it a good review. Um, the AV Club gave it a good review. Warner Elites, I think that's how you say the person's name, gave a good review. It's basically a war's happening, and these two people are trying to run away for freedom. They don't want to be in the war, they just want to have a family, because that's where you see the child. And the child is telling their story of their journeying through from the past to now and trying to run away. And it's a bloody comic, but not too bloody, but there's blood, there's sex, there's nudity in this comic, there's a lot of fighting, and it is a great science fiction comic. I highly recommend it. If you're fans of science fiction, of any type of science fiction, uh, Star Wars, Star Trek, any of those type of genre. I mean, there's nothing like Star Wars or Star Trek in this, but it is a good science fiction comic. I highly recommend it and all. And I finally picked up Saga Volume 2 and all. I've been wanting this, and I got my money's worth for it. Great comic and all. I don't want to show any nudity. you know, um, so basically the story is these two people are running away together. They have a child, and they're just trying to be a family. That's what the comic is all about, being a family. And I really like this comic. It's a great science fiction. I would love to see this as a cartoon, not a cartoon, a movie or a animated movie. It'd be kind of cool to see something like this. Saga's really good. If you're into the science fiction, nudity, action, blood, gore, all that type of stuff, Saga. I do have a couple other big announcements. Um, I am working on, of course, my passion vampire novel. I'm finally done chapter 8, moving on to chapter 9. There are up to 20 chapters, I believe. So almost done. And I will be posting the book on um, Kindle because if you write your own novel, you don't have to have a actual publisher. Because I don't have a publisher for this and all. Um, you know, and I'm gonna be posting my book on DeviantArt, so you guys can get the chance to read it for free. And all, I want everyone to read it, so hopefully you guys like it. I won't be releasing it to like on Facebook or anything like that. I'm just going to say it's going to be on DeviantArt if you guys want to read it. Now I'm a huge fan of Spider-Man, Batman, Justice League Dark, Wolverine, Ghost Rider, all those characters, and I'm working on like fan fiction, but I haven't decided what I'm going to do with this. And all like, is this going to be comic? Is this going to be a story? Anything like that? I'm writing like the titles. That's usually how I start the novel or comic or whatever you want to call it. Um, so right now it's just a story. So if you guys have a recommendation, do you want this to be a story, a comic book? Please let me know down in the comments down below. Um, and all. So so if you guys want to see this as a comic, please let me know. And all. I do have announcements for the Godzilla fan film. And all. Godzilla fan film is coming up with some really good ideas and all for the movie fan film. And I've been posting some pictures of the new Godzilla movie. We get to finally see what Godzilla looks like. Now, if you guys really want to see it, go check out the link down below. See what it looks like. Um, you know, I think that's it. I've been announced a couple other new novels, but I won't talk about those for a while. You know, so that's basically it. So if you guys have any questions about any of this stuff, the comics or the video game or the movie Godzilla fan film, please let me know. And would you like to see my fan fiction into comics and all? If letting you guys know, if I do comics, it will not be. I will not be releasing this to the public. Like I'm not going to be. So basically, you can buy it, but I will definitely post it on DeviantArt for you guys. So please let me know down in the comments down below, and I will talk to you later.